What is good, you beautiful people on YouTube? It's your boy Foxy. Welcome back to the Fox's Den. Get into another reaction. Hell's Paradise, episode 7, newest episode. I'm very excited for this because last episode left off on some crazy shit. We saw the amazing fight between Gabimaru, Sagari, and Rokurota. I think that's his name. I think I kept on wanting to say Rokatora for some reason, but it's Rokurota. And he's basically just one big baby that was never satisfied with his hunger, and that's what led him to cannibalism. Ate his own parents, pretty much anybody in his hometown, and that's what allowed him to grow so big and kind of become like just this big man baby that always wanted food when his food is people. So sure enough, they had to handle him because he fucked up Genji, and then obviously he's right in front of everybody else, so he's just going to go on a crazy spree. So Gabimaru and Sagari had to handle him, and I didn't really see Sagari doing much, honestly, in the beginning of the last episode, just because I knew she was capable, but because of the show so far, it's been a common theme of her kind of being unsure of herself. Also, like, we haven't really seen yet what she's truly capable of, you know what I'm saying? Like, we knew she had the determination, or she wanted to have the determination, but she was constantly ridiculed or, questioned by her peers that are assigned right alongside her just because she's a woman. And that's exactly why she was ranked the lowest, because the rankings of assignment are determined on your suitability to being the next leader of the clan. And obviously, since she's a woman, that's why her rank is so low, is because nobody expects her to be the leader because she's a woman. That's it. It's not going based off of her skill, when really she's probably one of the most skilled out of all of the assignment, because most of them, honestly, are already dead. So she's still one of the ones, left standing, and she's one of the most talented, because as we could see, she finally found her conviction through Genji, because Genji kept on challenging her so much and was one of the ones that was saying it as much as anybody else, like, you're a woman, you should go home, like, stop this, you know what I'm saying? But like, finally, like, she stands up and like has this determination to stand her ground, and Genji, you'd think he'd understand by that point, but he didn't, and he grabbed his blade and I swear tried to slash her, but she grabbed it and snatched it away from him, which takes a lot of skill in itself. And so that's what kind of threw me off with last episode too, is when we get into it and it shows that like Genji took the blow for Sagari from Rokurota, which was kind of confusing because I was like, isn't this motherfucker, like, didn't this motherfucker just try to like slash her? I don't know, but regardless, he gets smacked up and pretty much one hit, one kill. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to die, and with his last words, finally on the death's doorstep, he finally realizes what he should have realized way before this, but that's what it takes sometimes. You got to be on death's doorstep to even realize what you were wrong about. And so finally he realizes that, and finally talks to her like, your conviction is the middle way, not man, not woman, not strength, not weakness, not calm, not fierce, like right in the middle of all of those things. That's your conviction, and that's where she can find her eloquent, fierce strike of the sword, where no matter what's in front of her, she will cut it swiftly. And very much so, that's what happened once we got to the end of that battle. Rokurota was giving them quite a hard time, especially Gabimaru. He was like, damn, this guy is fucking strong. Like, just like his pure defense and like physical attributions of his body. I mean, he's just huge. He's picking up trees, throwing them. Like, he was getting hit by stones that go through trees, but it doesn't go through him. Like, he was tough. So Gabimaru was throwing everything that he had at him and trying his best. And then Sagari actually was able to jump in after, learning about that conviction and gaining this experience for the first time through this fight on what that conviction feels like, and efficiently, defended a lot of his blows with her sword. And then at some point, they finally worked together where Gabimaru put the forest on fire, which created a lot of smoke from the natural oils in the trees. And that's what kind of gave him carbon dioxide poisoning, because he's higher and taller than everybody else, so that smoke reaches him first, and it made him kneel down, which allowed her to cut his head off. And it was beautiful. It was amazing. So that's pretty much what most of the episode was. But then we catch up with Yuzihira and Senta, and they're looking down on what seems to be a village, and it's overgrown, so who knows if there's anybody actually in this village. But seeing the village and seeing that it's even built to begin with, begs the question that there are natives of this island. And so that's where Sento was like, does that mean hermits are actually real? And hermits, from what we get the explanation from the blonde-haired kid's brother, who is an Asaimon, is that they're these wise, older-looking people that resembles an old man, and they're immortal, apparently. So maybe they have something to know about the elixir of life. That's what it was alluding to anyways. And then the blonde-haired kid notices something ahead of him, like he feels some sort of presence. And so they start walking in that direction. And then right at the end of the episode, that's what they walk in on, is it seems to be two women having a grand old time. I wasn't expecting this. I don't think anybody was, but yeah, they really showed them, loving up on each other, making out. And it seemed to be also enjoying this type of fruit, like it was a pink fruit. So what if that is really the elixir of life, possibly? But the fact that these two are even in front of us and we're seeing this, they're not criminals. They're not Asaimon. We know that much. So they didn't come from outside of the island. They live on this island. And the way they looked at them two, they're either eager to welcome new people or eager to eat them, is what I'm guessing. So I don't know. I have no idea what to expect from those two that we saw at the end of the last episode. But if I had to guess, they very well might be the hermits that we're thinking about and wondering if they're actually real. They might be them, just not the illustration that we thought of them at all. You know what I'm saying? We're thinking they're old men, or they resemble old men. Nah, bro, those are hot ass biddies, and they might be hostile or malicious. We don't know yet. So, it looks like you guys walked in on a good time. One girl for each man, right? But that very well could not be the case, and you might get your shit rocked. So I have no idea what to expect. Very excited to see what we get into this episode and figure that out and see what they're actually about. See if they're malicious or not, because obviously the blonde-haired kid and his brother Osaimon are the first ones walking up on something like this, and who knows if there's other hermit, if they are hermits, if I'm right about that, then that might mean that there are other hermits. And are they all female? Do they all look like that? It just begs the question. So I'm excited to learn more. Let's get into this episode without further ado. If you guys enjoy it, please leave a like down below, comment, subscribe for new, and hit that notification bell so you know when the next one's dropping. Let's get into it. Episode 7, Hell's Paradise. I'm ready. Okay, right back to it. Yeah, I'd be stunned too. That look, though, that look is creepy as fuck. I'm just saying. Yeah, they are. They know they're humans. What are the Soshin doing?
自分は人間じゃねえような言い方だな。
あなたたちもこっちで一緒にまぐわらない？気持ち悪いこと言うな。
So they've seen humans before, but they rarely make it this far into the island. He just morphed into a man? That's wild as fuck. Obviously because physically, like, men are just stronger and have, it's just how testosterone works. But they just effortlessly turned into a man? That was, and the voice actor changed too with it. Like, that was really cool. That's really unique. Who the fuck is that? That's gotta be a hermit too. But it looks like a younger one. I don't know. Wow, what an intro. And now into the opening. It's like, god damn it, get me back in the episode, bro. The shit vibey though, I can't complain. Alright, man, damn. Both the shows that I watched on Saturdays, the new episodes, Heavenly Delusion and Hell's Paradise, bro. These fucking openings, goosebumps. Episode title, Flowers and Offerings. Don't think I didn't see that. But Gabimara noticed this kid. Okay. Caught him. Caught her. Looks like a girl. She's not a human. There's no way she's a human. What in the fuck? Groot? Is that you, bro? She has pink hair, though. So maybe, like, she's related? Or is the child of those two that the blonde kid and his brother ran into? I'm just guessing, but it could be. Yeah, good luck, motherfucker. Stand up for yourself. Bro, Groot looks different here.
今のうちに試しておきたくて。
What'd she just take? She started sweating like crazy.
化け物にも忍術が通
Okay,
用するかどうか。
I'm not trying to get seduced right now. Jesus Christ. Like, damn. I can see everybody groveling to their feet right now. Oh my god, you see here, ah!
森に慣れているようだ。ならばやはり話を。
Oh shit!
子供の細腕でできる芸当じゃないぞ。
待ってください。
She flipped your ass, bro.
ありません。少し話を聞きたいだけです。よかった。言葉は通じるのね。
Bro, that fist glowing. Oh shit!
この威力。やはり単純な腕力とは別の。この娘も化け物や石像、村も。
Yeah, bro, there's so many things that we need to learn about.
戦略を探す。
Okay, he's restrained her.
それ以外のことはさせないでくれ。
You getting serious? Uh-oh.
泣いた。
そりゃ泣くでしょ。
どうしたらいい？
とにかく下ろしなさい。
Yosh, yosh, yosh.
捕まえたし、まあいいか。
子供あやすの得意な人は？
Yeah, I don't think any of you besides Sagari.
今
喋った。
どうかその子を返してくれ。
This sounds like Brooke, motherfucker. That sounds like Brooke. I think that's his voice actor.
お断りね。
村には食事もある。
別に間に合ってます。
風呂もある。
あゆ。
信じても大丈夫でしょうか。
Something will get Yuzi
知り
Hira.
の相手の話を。
Oh god, this is what everybody wants to see, bro. This is the true eclipse, the true climax of this season of Hell's Paradise. Seeing Yuzi Hira get in a bath. Let's go, guys, we did it. Let's go.
村というか廃村だな。
すごい霧。
So things have changed.
すごい。
Or something changed 1,000 years ago.
すべてが古いがな。
話なんか後だ。
Bro, she's trying to get in that goddamn bath.
そんなことしてる暇ないだろ。
Bro, Gabimaro, relax. Priorities, bro. I got prior.
マジの風呂じゃん。
Why she had to moan like that, bro?
なんとかしろあの女。
She got in the bath. She said,
無理です。
ah. She's happy
こ
now.
いつもやけに従順だな。
本来のお役目を忘れては。
Alright, damn.
ダメだ。ここまでの疲れにこの湯船は抗えない。ずうずうしく押しかけて。
She's trying to uphold her responsibilities, but she really just wanted to take a bath.
あの化け物の思惑がはっきりしないうちは。そうですね。
He wants to drink water so badly.
とにかく一刻も早く島の
He
ことを聞かせて
wants some so bad.
そんなに食いたきゃ食え。わしは知らんぞ。
毒など入ってない。あの子も食べるも
That's
のだ。
that pink
あの
fruit
娘とはどういう関係だ。
that those two were eating before they started loving on each other. Where the blonde guy and his brother are at.
戦略のこと以外はな。
Enjoying a decent meal.
調子が狂いますね。
食べないのか。
飯を食いに来たんじゃない。
人間がどう呼んでるかは知らないが、我々はここをコタクと呼ぶ。
Kotaku.
神々が住まう神仙境だ。
本当に不老不死の戦略があるのか。
もちろんある。古からの言い伝えだ。言い伝えではタンと呼ぶ。
Ton.
永遠の命の源、その薬だ。
タン。
みかんじゃないの？
A mandarin.
どこにある。
この村は北条と呼ばれる領域。
So that's where they're at right now.
タンは蓬莱、島の中心の霧の奥にある。
戦略がある。妻の元に帰れる。
He's feeling the anticipation. He's feeling the excitement of possibly returning to his wife.
実物を見たことがあるのか。
いずれお前たちも会うだろう。彼らを知れば疑う余地もなくなる。 天仙様に会えば。
Okay, I thought that was the brother or the blonde kid for a second. I was like, damn, they got fucked up quick. But nah. He's fighting that blonde guy. That was a girl that turned into a guy. And eternally beautiful, perfect beings.
ここに来るまで送信を退けてきたのだろうが、天仙様は格が違う。何者も叶いはしない。
Bro, the blonde guy and his brother about to get rocked?
順にお前たちを迎え入れるのか。上陸した人間はいずれ皆死ぬ。
Bro, they got fucked up.
天仙様が誰も返さない。
TENSEN.
この島で最も偉いお方だ。
Yeah, dude, he fucked them up.
送信を従えて罪深い者は罰する。美しい花に生まれ変わる。
So that's why they turn into those flowers and shit. Oh, they got packed up.
そうして花となった命が単の源となる。
Oh, so that's what creates the life of the elixir of life is all of those humans that try to come get it. And they become flowers.
刀で人を刺さない。
え？
うわ、引くわ。
そう？ごめん。
島を出るのも容易ではないだろう。
Okay, we getting some real info this episode, bro. This dude, both episodes for fucking Heavenly Delusion and this Hell's Paradise have been great. Loving it.
まあ傷口洗うだけだし構わないけど。
してません。
してた。
You're stubborn.
新しい情報は増えたが、どれも断片的だ。
So it seems, well, we didn't see them actually finish turning into this flower human being looking thing. So maybe the blonde guy and his brother are still alive, but they got fucked up by that TENSEN guy.
この先も静かに暮らしたいだけだ。邪魔はするな。
重要なのは戦薬入手にとって障害か否か。余計なことには極力。
Bro, why?
極力関わりたくない。里じゃ老若男女区別なく一つの風呂だったぞ。家風呂のある里の長以外は。
Bro, he's gotten fucked up.
風呂の作法など気にしてる場合か。
Oh, she's got a fat scar on her shoulder or back. Damn.
髪も肌もボロボロ。
Sagari is about to become a mother.
既存の備品を活用し、江戸の湯屋を再現しました。両者が入浴に専念できるよう、ここは私が取り仕切らせていただきます。
Dude, she's literally becoming a mother.
何の意味があるんだ。
せめてものお返しです。これは灰と椿の油かす。少量ですが、本土より持参しました。これで洗髪します。
Oh, so it's kind of like shampoo and shit.
ほら、綺麗になった。傷を消すことは私にはできませんが、気分転換にはなったでしょ。
She's shocked. She's like, "Oh my god, my hair!" She's really becoming fond of
何
Sagari.
やってんだ、お主ら。
Gabimaru doesn't
考える
understand
べ
at
きこと
all.
は山ほどあるというのに。
過酷な状況こそこうして
Sagari keeps on mentioning a lot of
そういうもんかな。
phrases that his wife has already said.
お背中流すのにいちいち照れてどうするのですか。あなたは張り詰めすぎです。
See, this was the phrase.
休まないと本当の戦いの前に倒れてしまいます。
本当の戦い？
I feel like he keeps on
何か
seeing
控えていたか？
his wife through Sagari.
いいえ、
Like they're two similar people, like very nice, kind,
平穏に
have morals.
まっとうに己の信念に寄り添いながら時に差を差し時に隠
He's
し
learning a lot through both of them, and I think that's what reminds him of his wife and why he keeps on seeing his wife through Sagari is because he keeps on learning and experiencing emotions and different things through Sagari, just like he did
大
with his
将はあ
wife.
なたですが軍師は私。
苦手なんだ湯船。もう十分綺麗になったしよかろう。
猫みたい。
He's like a
明
cat.
日からは二人暮らし。もう父の屋敷の風呂は使えませんよ。
いい。大将としてわしも戦略的下地をいいか。
あら、なんなりと。
紙で傷を隠すな。なんかいろいろあるのかもしれんが、わしは気にせん。君はそんなことする必要ない。
いえ、これは単にお気に入りの髪型でございます。
え、そうなの？
She appreciates the thought, though. You see how much it meant to her.
そうならばそうします。
See? She felt loved, appreciated.
娘、わしは大きな傷を持つ女性を知っているが、その人は誰よりも美しい。外見など全く大したことじゃない。
The way she reacts to the kid, she definitely understands them. I don't know why she doesn't talk though. She might just be shy.
本来の彼は悪人ではないのかもしれない。そう考えている自分がいる。少しずつだけど彼も変わり始めているのでは。
何を優先すべきかを、油を売っている暇などないと改めて思い出した。
No! I was enjoying that fucking episode so much, bro. Damn! That one felt like it flew by in like fucking 2 minutes, bro. That was such a good episode. Damn, bro. Well, fuck it. Nothing we can do. Let's talk about it. Alrighty, my friends. What a stunning episode of Hell's Paradise. That was probably one of the most interesting and best episodes yet, in my opinion. I think that was really good. We learned a lot. Probably the most information that we have gotten yet. So all in all, between both Heavenly Delusion and Hell's Paradise today, I've thoroughly enjoyed both of these episodes in terms of how much progress we've made. Heavenly Delusion, not so much. There's never really any progress made in that so quickly, but definitely some interesting things happening in that new episode that usually we have yet to see. So that's cool. But then also this episode, yeah, like I said, we have learned a lot, bro. So starting from the beginning of the episode, we get like right back into the encounter between the blonde-haired kid and his brother Simon, with the two women that we saw last episode that were making out and having a grand old time. And the pink-haired girl seemed to be a little bit more carefree and was like, why don't you come up and join us? You know what I'm saying? Like, probably like what most people were thinking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's 2 girls, 2 men, like, you know? But, yeah, so she seems like more of the carefree one. And then the yellow girl, it seems like they're all capable of this. They're referred to as TENSEN. I think that's what it's called, TENSEN. So they're considered high-ranking hermits according to Senta and what they've learned through the philosophy from their homeland. Lines up with how powerful they are. And, you know, it seems like they're the ultimate beings. And it seems like they've eaten this elixir of life or drinking whatever it is. You know, something like that. Or they're just like this. Because, no, I'm pretty sure they consumed the elixir of life because it was going hand in hand with the explanation that we were getting from Mr. Groot. And that's, you know, him explaining everything and then seeing it real time with the blonde-haired kid and his brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the beginning of the episode, the yellow-haired girl, TENSEN, the yellow-haired TENSEN, was a lot more standoffish and was like, what is a human doing here? Like, oh my fucking god. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wanted to take care of it and get them out of here as quickly as possible. And they were just genuinely surprised that humans made it that far into the island. You know what I'm saying? Because most humans don't make it very far at all. That's what the whole forest is, because as we got another explanation about the island itself, it's 3 layers. The first layer is the forest with all of the regular, like, monsters, butterflies, centipedes, all of that shit. So yeah, regular humans don't really usually make it that far because they get stung by a butterfly and they're instantly fucked, or they just get taken out by those monsters and whatnot. So, you know, you got to be capable if you want to make it far into this island. And then the second layer is where this village is, and, you know, more of like the forest, but mainly like the village and kind of getting past the main lines of defense for this island, I guess you could say. And it's where maybe some of these TENSEN or whatever reside and whatnot. And so we learn that through Mr. Groot, and then we see, as he's explaining, like, the TENSEN are like the ultimate beings, and we're seeing that through the real-time encounter between the blonde guy and his brother and these two. The pink-haired girl, or TENSEN, didn't even do anything, because I'm trying to not just use girl because we saw them the first time as girls, because obviously they're not just, they can change. Like that was I think that's a really cool, unique concept that I don't think I've ever experienced in a show before. The yellow-haired Tensen obviously was a girl at first that was making out with the pink girl. Then they noticed them walk up on them, and feels that he has to take care of the situation and defend himself and his other Tensen friend. So he literally morphs into a man, because I guess a man has more testosterone, more physical capabilities, is usually stronger than women. So he morphs into a man, and you can hear, because he keeps on talking, the Tensen keeps on talking, you can hear the voice actor morph with the morph of his body, which was very well done. I think that was so cool, because you hear the the voice actor girlish voice, and it slowly morphs into a man's voice as he's morphing into a man. And I just thought that was really interesting and unique. I thought that was really cool. So we see that they're capable of switching their gender whenever they fucking want, I guess. And then we see basically the blonde-haired guy and his brother struggling to do anything against this Tensen, because they literally it panned back to them as the group guy was explaining that Tensen are the ultimate beings. It panned back to them, and it just showed a body cut in half. And I thought it was the blonde guy or his brother. I was like, oh shit, yeah, they got packed up real quick. But nah, it was them. They cut that Tensen in half, and he just regenerated, or like put himself back together with, like, it looked like flowers, the same thing that kind of turns those regular humans that were coming back, or that one guy that made it back, or if you get stung by the butterfly, you turn into these like beautiful flowers and whatnot. Kind of mindless zombie looking thing, but you're like beautiful looking. That's what it looked like kind of like inside of the Tensen, and like putting himself back together, but because he has the elixir of life, he's chilling. And so it seemed like the blonde-haired guy and his brother were really struggling, and they got packed up pretty easily. And then they got dumped into, like, it looks like a hole that I guess is like the inside of the island. And that's where you get turned into those human-like flower things, and that's the source of the elixir of life. But we didn't see them actually get, like, turned into them. You know what I'm saying? We saw them get dropped into there unconscious, and then, like, the Signbone, he woke up, and he was like, oh shit. And he starts helping his brother, getting the, like, ropes and fucking vines off of him that were trying to, I guess, turn them into the flower things. And so we saw them woke up, but that's the last thing we saw. So they very well can escape. So they're not completely dead or packed up yet, but they definitely got their shit rocked. It wasn't even a challenge. So we can definitely tell that these Tensen are going to be a problem, especially when we actually run into them, because Gabimaro and them have learned this information through this Groot-looking thing, but they haven't seen him yet. So we were getting the explanation as well as seeing the real-life experience between the blonde-haired kid and his brother, actually facing off against one of them. So yeah, these Tensen are going to be a problem, and that was just 2 of them. So who knows if there's more of them. And then there's this girl, this young child that is with Groot. She has pink hair. Seems like, native to this land, so has got to be some sort of hermit herself, but very young, obviously, because it's a child. And, possibly maybe related to those other 2 Tensen, because the child has pink hair, and we saw a pink-haired Tensen. So I'm just putting 2 and 2 together. That could be the case. I don't know. Maybe not. But there's a reason why they're not together. And she, the child stays with this Groot fellow, this tree-looking thing. And she seems very shy, doesn't talk much, but she seems to understand, because she is taking a liking to Sagari, is taking a little bit of a liking to Gabimaro now after the end of that episode, because Sagari kind of like became like this like mother figure for their little girl, cleaned her hair, made her realize how clean her hair can look, and she was really excited about that. But at first, when they first came across her, because like she was kind of peeping on them as they were looking down on the village, and that's what created this whole encounter in the first place, and like Yuzihira and Senta offended, like, kind of messed up the Groot-looking tree thing at first, caught the kid. She was just crying and like, just trying to defend herself because she didn't know what they were gonna do to her. So only a rightful reaction. But that one punch that she gave Gabimaro, it wasn't just a normal punch. Like, that shit was glowing. So that's what's making me think, okay, she's got to be a hermit. She's just young or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So maybe probably not on the level of Tensen yet. But who knows whose kid it actually is. Maybe it's that pink-haired Tensen's kid. Maybe it's not. who knows how they even reproduce? Do they actually reproduce normally through sex, or not? Because I mean, they can switch however they want. They can be female or male, as we can see through the yellow-haired Tensen. So very interesting concepts all around, and we got a lot of information about the island. Like I said, the layers, learning about the Tensen, and then seeing that experience between the blonde-haired kid and his brother going against one. Sagari and Yuzihira actually getting a bath and some relaxation, some food. Senta was excited about the food. Everybody enjoyed that, besides Gabimaru. Like, he's still taking this very seriously, and is feeling the utter importance and urgency, because he feels like his village of shinobi are going to be coming at any second. Maybe even the village chief himself, which he's trying to stay away from. And the village chief is apparently actually immortal, so maybe has already gotten this elixir of life once. So he's the problem. So Gabimaru is constantly keeping the urgency in mind, but also having these interesting moments of vulnerability and memories of how his wife treated him. And I feel like he keeps on seeing his wife through Sagari, because they're both very similar in the fact that they're kind, like to try and do kind things for people. And he's been learning things about his emotions and how he is as a person, and also just how you would act kindly to another human being through Sagari, just like he would through his wife whenever he was first interacting with her. So I feel like it's kind of like a soft spot for him, and that's why he told the little girl, because she has a huge scar on her back. He was like, don't be ashamed of your scar. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a woman with a big scar right on her face, and she's the most beautiful woman in the world. So that shows like how much he really cares about his wife. And then also we got that flashback where he doesn't like baths, but he was experiencing his wife washing his back for the first time, and he doesn't like getting in the water apparently. But after he was done, he basically said like, can I make a strategic something request as well, since I'm the general? And he basically just asked her like, hey, don't hide your hair, don't put your hair in front of your scar, like don't hide your scar with your hair. And she just said that she likes wearing her hairstyle that way, but that she really thanked him for it, and was very thankful for that, because it shows that he doesn't care about the scar. Like, he just likes her for her, and that like really hit close to home for her and made her feel loved and appreciated. So that was really cute to see. And I think that's pretty much all we got. And then that's like when they get out of the bath and they start walking back to wherever they're walking to, maybe meeting up with Yuzihira and Senta again, and the Groot guy, and then maybe I guess planning their course of action after this, and if they're going to go farther into the island and start trying to find this elixir of life, because they actually got the information as well from the Groot guy that the 3 layers of the island, the innermost layer, that's where the elixir of life is. But it's like, he called it like the mists of the island or something, so I'm assuming it's going to be hard to find. Like, it's misty as fuck in the middle of the island, and it's not going to be as easy as you think to find this thing. And who knows what it actually looks like, but it showed us an illustration or an imagery from what the Groot guy was explaining. It showed it in like a jar or like a vase, so who knows if that's what it actually looks like. But that's like the illustration or imagery that they're giving us so far. But yeah, all in all, very interesting stuff. That was one of the greatest episodes of the season. I really enjoyed that. That was really, really good. And we fucking saw Yuzihira in the bath, baby. Fucking best moment of the episode. I know everybody's gonna be souped off of that, bro. Yuzihira is such an eccentric character, and as soon as she got in the bath, bro, she said, like, bro, nah. Fucking people are gonna eat that shit up, dude. I just knew, like, so trolly, bro. Like, as soon as she like, she was like, I don't know if we can trust you. Like, no, we're not going to the village with you. And then as soon as he said, we have a bath, she was like, they just cut to them walking to the village. And she's like, bath. I was like, yes, this is what we're all been waiting for. This is the climax of Hell's Paradise. This is the best moment of the first season right here, baby. It's just so fucking stupid. Oh, man. But yeah, another amazing episode. I really enjoyed that, and I can't wait for the next one to see if we can continue to march farther into the center of this island, and actually maybe see if Gabimaru and them run into some Tensen, as well as the who knows if there's other Tensen, because we've only seen 2 so far. Maybe this little girl, she might be a Tensen, but I'm assuming she's not a Tensen, but she is a hermit because she's still young, and Tensen are supposed to be the ultimate beings. But maybe, I don't know if it's classified by age or whatever, but I would assume she's at least a hermit, but not a Tensen because she's young. So who knows if there's other full-grown Tensen. other than the two, blonde and pink-haired individuals that we saw. We might see those through some of the other people, because we have the brother and the blonde-haired kid and his brother Simon. They are not completely packed up yet, so we might see them maybe successfully escape from the situation that they're in. We got Gabimaru's group with Yuzihira, Senta, Sakuri, all them. And then we got Senka and Rank 10 assignment. We haven't seen them since the 5th episode, I think. Something like that. So, yeah, wonder where they're at, because they tried to escape off the island and they quickly ended back up on the shore on the beach. So they might be farther behind still. And then we got the fucking tall bladed dragon guy in rank 9 of Simon, who we have also not seen in a while. So maybe they all start experiencing some of the similar things and run into Tensen, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Like, this shit's starting to pick up, bro. We learned a lot this episode. I'm excited for the next. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If y'all did, please leave a like down below. Comment, let me know what you guys think. Subscribe if you're new and hit that notification bell so you know the next one's dropping. I'll see you on the next one. Y'all be good. Deuces.